Hi guys, it is December 5th, Monday. I did not upload a video last week because it was both finals week and tech week. I was at school from 7 o'clock that morning until 10 o'clock that night because I stayed for theater. I'm running spotlights in the show, which is a lot of fun because I get to be on headset and hear all sorts of people, interesting conversations. However, they also make fun of me for what I say on headset because apparently I drop the T's in a lot of words. So I was asking something about the curtains, and they all and Big John commented on how that would be spelled. Because the tech crew can be a very mean family sometimes. I have to be at school a lot Monday when I upload this video because we have rehearsals again then. But I should be home for at least a little bit so I can upload it at least. I had rehearsal all this weekend too, except for Sunday. I'm really excited for the play though because we could do all sorts of cool things like fog. We're gonna have like 4 different fog machines going backstage because apparently we actually have that many. I think some of them might be dry ice. I don't know. We haven't used fog and we only started costumes on Saturday and our first show is Wednesday. So people are having panic attacks and the director's making a habit of yelling at the techies and really it's just sort of, We started a list of people we want to murder. Long story short. However, we're going to wait till the shows are over because that would just add to the amount of people we need to murder because people would start panicking. Long story. Oh, I didn't turn my fan off again. Sorry, you get to hear my fan noise in the background. I apologize. But I could go turn it off. I don't really want to. I'll go turn it off. Sam asked about the e-book versus real book debate last week. I don't really have... I'm sort of ambivalent on the e-book versus real book debate. I prefer real books simply because A, you can hit people over the head with them for making fun of you. I'm a violent child. And number 2, I don't really have an ebook reader. The only thing I have against ebooks is the fact that the way they have file sharing on them is ridiculous. The anti-piracy things, like, oh, lending an ebook is piracy, whereas lending a real book isn't. It doesn't make sense to me. The way they can treat it because it's an electronic file, they can treat you like a criminal for sharing it. But if you gave a book to a friend, that's not sharing it. Oh, it's so inconsistent and it bugs the crap out of me. Really, just, they like being Warner Chilcott about it. So I do actually have a problem with how ebooks treat the way files are treated on ebooks is sort of my problem with them. So I am pro regular books right now, but if they change the file system, sharing system, I would probably switch over to ebooks, because then the only downside would be if they have Wi-Fi on them. I'm so ADD, I would go off on the internet before I would start reading my book. Because I actually have that problem with a couple of my textbooks are online, where they give us the real copy and we can leave that at school, and then we can use the online copy at home. But the online copies, it's so hard for me to stay focused because Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter and all that stuff is right there. It's sort of like, Tumblr, Facebook. Oh, I should read it. Read like a page. Oh, other stuff. It's terrible. So that's the only other problem with ebooks is if they have Wi-Fi on them. Dana, you asked about driving laws. In Minnesota, you can get your permit when you're 15 and have completed a driver's ed course. And then you get your license when you turn 16, but you have to have completed a certain amount of driving stuff. Like Larissa, you have to take 3 behind the wheel lessons with like an instructor, and you take it in their car because I'm not sure how it works at other places, but I took it through my school because the public schools can teach you that. And so the instructor had one of the school's driver's ed cars where it has the gas and brake on the driver's side and then it has spare brake on the passenger side, so that way if you really mess up, like you start going through a red light, he can brake so you don't die. You also have to complete like a certain amount of hours behind the wheel. I think it's 30. Yeah, that's about it. There's some other requirements that I haven't met yet, which is why I don't have my license. I realized I never answered my own question of favorite Christmas song. It would probably be Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer because nothing says holiday cheer like a morbid song about Grandma getting killed by Santa. I start a new trimester tomorrow, which means new classes, new teachers, new lunch. I get B lunch this time, which means I get lunch like 30 minutes earlier. So excited! It snowed, which means it's now cold and winterish and icky out. It also means I get to pick up the annual high school sick crud, whatever's going around. Yay! That's so much fun. So you guys, DFTBA, and Alex, I will see you tomorrow.